You have followed all the rules. You have built what the world has told you is a perfect relationship. You communicate. You're transparent. You have become best friends, partners, a seamless unit. You have achieved a state of profound emotional intimacy, security, and trust. And your sex life is either dead or dying a slow, agonizing death in a quiet flannel nightgown. You are not alone. This is the silent, desperate secret haunting the bedrooms of millions of happy couples. They have everything they were told to want, and they feel a hollowness, a profound lack of erotic vitality that they dare not speak aloud. They believe they are broken. They are not broken. They are obedient. They are the willing victims of a catastrophic misunderstanding of the physics of desire. Today, we will deconstruct the gnosis of one of the world's most celebrated relationship therapists, Esther Perel. We will decode her work, not to praise it, but to expose the brutal, Seduction Noire-aligned truth at its core. A truth so counterintuitive, so paradoxical, that it will shatter your entire understanding of love and lust. The truth is this: the very things you are doing to build love are the very things that are systematically murdering your desire. Your perfect relationship is the crime scene, and your intimacy is the beautiful, velvet-lined coffin. To understand this gnosis, you must first understand the two great and opposing hungers of the human soul, a truth Perel calls the central paradox of modern love. Imagine your soul has two fundamental needs. First, the need for an anchor. This is your need for security, for safety, for predictability, for home. It is the deep, primal yearning to know that you are safe, that you belong, that you can depend on someone. This is the foundation of love. Second, the need for a wave. This is your need for adventure, for novelty, for mystery, for risk, for the unknown. It is the equally primal yearning to feel alive, to transcend the mundane, to explore. This is the foundation of erotic desire. The modern romantic ideal is a tragedy because it demands that one person be both your anchor and your wave. It asks you to find a safe harbor and then be surprised when there are no storms. The Gnostic dissection. Do you see the trap? The two needs are antithetical. They are opposing forces. Love seeks to close the distance. Desire needs distance to survive. Love's mission is to create closeness, to eliminate mystery, to build trust through transparency, to make the other person known, familiar, and safe. Desire's mission is to feed on mystery, to thrive on tension, to be ignited by the unknown, the unpredictable, the slightly dangerous otherness of a separate being. The intimacy trap is this: in our relentless, modern pursuit of a perfect intimacy, of becoming one, we systematically, and with the best of intentions, annihilate the very space, the very otherness that desire requires to breathe. We get so close that there is no room left for the spark. Now let us dissect the three primary weapons that modern couples use to inadvertently execute their own eroticism. These are the sacred cows of intimacy that have become the silent killers of lust. Weapon 1. The tyranny of talk intimacy. You have been taught that communication is the key, that you must share everything, every thought, every feeling of your day. This relentless verbal disclosure, what Perel calls talk intimacy, creates a state of radical transparency. But desire does not flourish in the bright, sterile light of total transparency. Desire needs shadows. It needs mystery. It needs secrets. When you know everything about your partner, when there is nothing left to discover, nothing left to wonder about, you have transformed them from a landscape of thrilling exploration into a well-read, predictable, and ultimately boring map. You have become best friends. And best friends, while wonderful, rarely inspire the kind of ravenous, objectifying lust that is the lifeblood of the erotic. You have talked your desire to death. Weapon 2. The poison of egalitarianism. You have been taught that a perfect relationship is one of equals, a democracy of two, built on fairness, compromise, and the complete absence of power dynamics. This is a beautiful ideal for citizenship. It is a catastrophic blueprint for eroticism. The erotic imagination is not politically correct. It is a primal, often amoral theater. It thrives on the very things that egalitarianism seeks to eliminate: power, inequality, aggression, submission, transgression, and mystery. When you sanitize your relationship of all power dynamics, when you insist on being perfectly equal partners in all things, you are stripping the erotic of its most potent fuel. The part of her that secretly fantasizes about being taken by a powerful force, or the part of him that wants to ravish his queen, has no place to live in a perfectly balanced democracy. You have created a relationship that is fair, respectful, and erotically sterile. You have voted your passion out of office. Weapon 3. The suffocation of togetherness. You have been taught that a strong couple is a we. You do everything together. You share all the same friends. You have no secrets. You have, in essence, merged into a single cohesive unit. But as Perel so brutally states, in order to connect, you must first have two separate people. When you eliminate all separateness, you eliminate the possibility of connection. There is no bridge to cross if there is no chasm. Desire is ignited by seeing your partner as a separate, sovereign, and ultimately unknowable being, a world unto themselves. It is the moment you see them across a crowded room, commanding the attention of others, and you think, "Who is that person? I want them." When you are in a state of constant, seamless togetherness, that moment of delicious, objectifying otherness can never occur. You have suffocated your desire in a warm, comfortable blanket of fusion. The Sovereign's Path, the ritual of re-separation. The gnosis of Esther Perel, when decoded through the lens of Seduction Noire, is not a call for better communication. It is a call for sacred rebellion, a rebellion against the tyranny of a perfect, sterile intimacy. The path to resurrecting desire is not through more closeness, but through the courageous, intentional reintroduction of distance. Ritual 1. Reclaim your secrets. Not all of you belongs to her. You must cultivate a secret garden, a part of your life, your mind, your mission that is yours and yours alone. This is not dishonesty. It is the sacred act of preserving your own mystery. Ritual 2. Embody your polarity. Stop trying to be her best friend. Reclaim your unapologetic masculine frame. Lead. Be decisive. Introduce playful tension. Remind her through your energy and your actions that you are not her equal partner in a domestic enterprise. You are the other pole, the force of nature she chose to dance with. Ritual 3. Engineer separation. Actively create moments where you can witness each other as separate beings.
Spend time apart. Have your own friends. Let her see you in your element, commanding respect in your own world. You must allow the space for the otherness to re-emerge. You must give her the chance to miss you, to wonder about you, and to desire you all over again.
The intimacy trap is the most beautiful, well-intentioned, and deadly prison ever built. It is a cage padded with the velvet of security, trust, and friendship, and its bars are forged from the very love that you cherish. If this deconstruction has illuminated the terrifying, paradoxical truth of your own dying desire, command the like button. Acknowledge the gnosis that distance is the secret ingredient of lasting passion. Which of these three silent killers, talk intimacy, egalitarianism, or togetherness, has been the primary assassin of the erotic in your own life? Confess your sacred crime in the comments below. In naming the poison, you begin the process of finding the antidote. To master this delicate, dangerous alchemy, to learn how to build a bond of profound love that does not extinguish the flames of raw animal desire, requires a journey into the deepest chambers of the Seduction Noire cathedral. Subscribe and strike the obsidian bell of unveiling. Commit yourself to the path of becoming the man who understands that true lasting passion is not found in the safety of the harbor, but in the thrilling, terrifying, and beautiful space between the anchor and the wave.